Hi, this is a video about an alternative way of fertilizing a tree. This is an intrepid peach tree. It's a year old. I planted it out here in an area where I'm not sure it's going to do that great. So I wanted to give it a little extra fertilizer. And so what I decided to use with it is what I call my bat bale. And so we have a bank barn, and in an old bank barn in Pennsylvania, you're going to get some bats in it. And I know some people get all worked up about them. It's not full of bats. And so what I've done is I know where they roost, I guess that's the term for it, up under the beams. And so I just lay down a couple hay bales where their guano is gonna deposit, and then that way it keeps the bat guano from getting all over the place. It just accumulates on top of these hay bales, and then after a while I can pull the hay bale out and use it to fertilize something. And so this intrepid peach tree, it's one from Stark Brothers. It's a nice little tree here, and it's getting the bat bale treatment. And so if you look here, look closely, all that there is bat guano, and it's starting to flake off onto the ground and around it, and it'll slowly feed this peach tree. And I put it out here about a week ago, and I can already see a difference. The tree just seems to be doing better. And so this is, if you have bats in the barn, and if you're like me, I'm not going to get rid of them. They're not causing a major problem. And I just thought about, instead of shoveling it, I shoveled it out for a few times for years. And I would use it as fertilizer here and there. And I just came up with this bat bale idea. And so this is one of my bat bales, and I put it on its side here so that the bat guano would flake off and feed the tree. And I'm going to come in here close up a little bit. Some of it just fell off. We had some rain, and well, there it is, the bat bale. Guano is really great fertilizer, and it seems to be agreeing with this peach tree. And so that's the bat bale. If you have some bats in your barn or shed or whatever, get an old bale of hay, put it underneath them where the guano is depositing, and then you can just, when you get as much as you want, this thing was pretty loaded up. This is about a year's worth of bat guano, or a season's worth. I don't believe they spend the winter in the barn. They go out into caves we're up in the mountains here. There are caves around here where they overwinter. But when spring comes around, the bats come to the barn, and they fly around and eat the mosquitoes for us. We never have mosquitoes hardly. And they provide me with the bat bale. And so it's going to fertilize my intrepid peach tree. Yeah, and I don't know, it's kind of different, but see how it goes. I think it's doing all right so far. Well, that's the bat bale. I will talk to you later.